The iron ore price has really been hitting the headlines this week, and it's risen some 16% over the last 3 weeks, with a lot of economists starting to believe it's starting to find a bit of a floor. Now, some of the beneficiaries on the ASX, we see BHP, BC Iron and Fortescue Metals really bouncing off those really low levels and heading higher. Now, the ASX 200 and the Aussie 200 is up some 2.3% last week, really fueled by the booming iron ore prices, or the rise in the iron ore prices. And Friday's session was really quite positive, pushing us right up to the top of resistance. It will be interesting to see if we can get a strong close above that. Over to the US market, and we've got the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq had a record close on Friday, dating back some 15 years to the tech boom in the year 2000. So we had some strong earnings coming out from Google, Amazon and Microsoft, which really helped fuel that market heading higher. On the SP500, we also see that at the top of resistance there. If we can get a strong close above 2120, we definitely see upside potential up to 2300 points there. Now the VIX, if we have a look at the VIX, we see that that's been heading lower, which is quite indicative of a bull market as well. Now across to commodities, and crude oil has been in a short-term uptrend to the upside. We see some fighting in Yemen, which could put some further pressure and push the price of crude oil higher yet again. Across to the currencies, and the US dollar has been falling over the last 2 weeks, and it's mainly because of the weak data prints coming out of the US. Now the Fed will be meeting this week, and we'll be watching very closely their rhetoric around whether or not they're going to be raising rates this year. But because of those weak US data prints, it'll be unlikely by our thinking. On the Aussie dollar is right at resistance, and it's benefiting from that weakening US dollar. It's ready to push higher, just above that 78-cent mark, so keep a close eye on that. And the pound versus US is up some 550 pips over the last 2 weeks. So it's really been showing some momentum to the upside. In economic reports this week, we've got Governor Glenn Stevens coming out on Tuesday, and of course we've got the Fed FOMC meeting on Tuesday and Wednesday, with a decision about interest rates coming out Thursday morning Sydney time. And if we have a look at the insights this week, we're going to be looking at another 20 stocks out of the top 100 ASX stocks, and of course we hope you have a great week. Thank you.